Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Friday pre-flight. I just made it into this chair, had to change shirts, was out doing some work stuff, but I am so excited to be here. We are just getting started. A lot of folks are just going to start to come in. The notifications go out. Sometimes people get them. Somebody told me that they got a notification here today, which is kind of nice. So we've got, lots to talk about, and of course the Friday pre-flight here also has some other motivations. I try to predict what we're going to be talking about over the course of the weekend, and we have a whole host of just wonderfully great shows that happen on the weekend. We've got, of course, Friday Night Tights happening in about 90 minutes, or somewhere in there, depending upon when they actually start. You have Friday Night Frolics over on Doomcock's channel. Then you have a whole host of late night shows across a whole lot of channels, including Matt Fowler's Foul Ball Productions and his show, the MF or Cocktail Lounge. You got, Ords doing gaming over on Twitch. You have just a whole host of other shows that pop up. You've got the late night stream with Loki and Mexican Iron Man and the whole crew over there. That's always a lot of fun. There's a lot on Fridays. So then we roll into the weekend. Saturday, plenty of shows as well. Lots of great stuff. And then, of course, Sunday with the Sunday Culture Review here on this channel. And then the Welcome to Florida stream is the 100th episode of Welcome to Florida over on Lorena Creel's channel on Sunday evening. And we will be playing bingo. So do try to check that out. But enough housekeeping for now. I got to say hi to everybody out there in the chat. Thanks to everybody who showed up. Appreciate it. We will continue to grow as we always do. I know Midnight's Edge is probably still going and is just, they were just killing it today. I unfortunately couldn't be there, but I could listen, and that's what I was doing. So doing work stuff. We got Commander Ed Straker of Shadow here. Good to see you, my friend. Can I talk about anything else other than JD and A-Turd? Yeah, I will mention it in passing, but I'm not going to dive deeply into it because, to be honest with you, I'm fatigued of it as well, but it's going to be stuck in our ears for some other reasons. And again, I'll explain. So I hear you. Terry Rose is out there. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Apollomees Minion. Hello, Apollomees. Let's see. We've got science fiction audiobooks, otherwise known as Zach or Brightest Day. What's up, buddy? Emotionally Unstable Amphibian. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Dragon Master 360 is here. Good to see you. We've got Solar Warden out there. It looks like Trav 101 is checking in from across the pond. Greetings, my friend. Dan Incognito, good to see you. Let's see, we got Tim Hayes out there. Good to see you, Tim. Let's see who else. Oh, Biggles is there. What's up, Biggles? Crafts Socks. Very cool. That's a cool name. Good to see you. Got War Monkey here. There's Stone Cold Lead. The only show for that, for some reason, I prefer to catch live. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Theme Park Casuals out there checking in from probably a theme park or maybe work. I don't know, but it's good to see you, my friend. Of course, D-Bud Martin is here as well. And we've got Rob Altus hanging out with us. Good to see you, buddy. Humor and Waffles is here. Great to see you. Mr. Shirt is here. Hopefully we can get Mr. Shirt on a Sunday show soon. That'd be a lot of fun. We've got Shrap 3D hanging out with us today. And let's see who else is rolling through. Lots of folks. Dr. Dragon is here. We've got Philip A. Demick. Good to see you, my friend. HVP Squared. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for saying that. We've got Sean Landergan out there. Good to see you, my friend. And let's see. Drunk's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I hope your travels were wonderful. It seemed like you were having a good time. I appreciated the early morning, you in a coat video, freezing your nubs off, Florida man in the frozen wasteland. That was really cool. Although it looked beautiful there, I would love to check that place out sometime. So let's see. Oh, you guys, let's see. Oh, Read by Nature's here. Good to see you. I think I already said hi to Don Incognito, but we'll do it again. Cody Guy is out there. I think I saw, Blair to Blair's here. What's up, my friend? And Drunk's like, hey, chat. Hey, Drunk. All right. Well, we got 38 people in here. We can fire into some subjects right away. There's only a handful of things I think that are gonna burn the fires. Obviously, with all the talk around Twitter and Elon, I mean that eats up a whole lot of oxygen, and it's not without its ups and downs because the government is launching a ministry of truth. I'm afraid. Well, I think they're afraid of what could actually happen when we learn just how manipulative Twitter was, and we've already seen indications of that. Think about this: accounts are returning out of the blue for being banned. For example, Drunk 3PO, who's in the chat right now. We've got people gaining tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers. Like that were those suppressed followers? Is that what that was? What is it exactly? See, there's all these things right now that are very much in question. We talked a little bit about it last night over on Comics Division's Thursday Throwdown, but things are definitely a little skewed. It's real skewed. Drunk is friends with Elon, confirmed. I did not know that, but that's cool. Drunk is friends with a lot of very important people. Drunk's very important. I consider him a friend, so there you go. Drunk, I gotta call you this weekend. We gotta figure something out. Let's see. We got Darius Munchausen here with his box of popcorn and Thunderduck. What's up, buddy? Good to see you from across the pond. You did watch No Way Home on Blu-ray. Seemed like the first 25 minutes or so were made by Disney Marvel. Very kiddie-like, and the rest Sony. The tone was different. Yeah, there did seem to be a tonal shift. Gosh, they really don't. They're scared of portraying romance and romantic love and stuff like that. That you can tell that Disney, for whatever reason, whoever's running things in any element, any part of the studio, they seem to be doing a very bad job in that department, making it interesting. Indeed. Oh, executive producer Sol Leibowitz. Good to see you. Only criticism I've heard on the Twitter purchase is Serpent's ZA's channel in regard to how China can manipulate Musk and Twitter. Yeah, there has been some speculation that because of his business dealings in China, he could be manipulated. Let me tell you right now, they tried to punish him. If you watched the stock price fall off a cliff, right? They tried to punish him, but the stock's back up about 0.5% today. It's continuing to climb. It's one of the few in the tech sector that's actually going up right now. We're having massive sell-offs. And again, I mean, it's, Netflix, all these other things that were, supposed to be the bright light of the future, are being exposed and diminished in the public's eyes right now, including Disney. But we're going to get into that, as a matter of fact. I got a story pulled up perfect for that. Magitech Mags. Mags sends a $2 super sticker, and it's my favorite little Shiba Inu dog, Fartin' Hearts. That's right. Read by Nature says something like the online safety bill. Think Europe has made anti-free speech rumblings. Everybody's showing their colors. They have to. Look, this is... I don't know how the French reelected the knucklehead that they put back in office. I'm sorry. France is probably a total loss. I mean, the countries that are pulling out of the EU are probably going to be the ones that, will try to hang out the longest with free speech and things like that. So we'll see. I mean, free speech is shut down in a lot of different places. Hey, Clay. Brahma's here too, and Beesman. Zombie Box Reviews. Awesome name, bro. I love that. I made an assumption. Awesome name. Zombie Box Reviews there. See, I don't want to get anybody mad at me. Let's see. Lots of folks rolling in. Good to see you. Let's take a look. Let's pump into this story right away. Let's just get it out of the way because we've got Lots to talk about. We might even make it into Disney by the end of the stream. Maybe not. Drunk's been doing a great job with that. And so is Valiant Renegade. Valiant Renegade had a legal expert on this, tell you exactly what we've been telling you all along about the special district, the taxes, the bonds, and all that. So if you get a chance to go back and check out VR's video from what 48 hours ago, do check that out. It's totally worth your time. Let's see. There we go. So this is to the point I was trying to say is Tesla shares are moving higher. Musk sold $8.5 billion worth of stock to fund the Twitter acquisition. He sold $8.5 billion worth of stock, and it's on the rise. That's pretty impressive. I really think that this is the thing that upsets the apple cart. I think there are a lot of governments around the world that are fearful of exposure, and we can read from the story, but I have a pretty good feeling you're going to see a lot of job cuts. So Tesla stock has reversed its slump after Elon Musk said he has finished selling stock in the electric vehicle firm he runs as CEO in order to fund his pending $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. About $8.5 billion in stock sales done in multiple transactions spanning 9.4 million shares. Holy cow. They've been disclosed over the past couple of days in regulatory findings. Late on Thursday, Musk tweeted that no further Tesla sales planned after today. So he's done selling off. That news appears to have come as a relief to Tesla investors. The high-flying stock pulled back more than 20% on the news of Musk's $44 billion acquisition. Deal was formally announced Monday. Again, they tried to punish him. I mean, think about who was holding a short in that company. You know, the man boobs Gates, right, was holding an open short on that. In case you missed that news, like crazy amount of money, like $100 million or something. I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, the deal was formally announced on Monday, less than 2 weeks after Musk acquired 9%. So yeah, Musk's the world's richest person, but his wealth is not very liquid. This is true. It's all tied up. He owns sizable positions in several companies, notably Tesla. Yeah, that's actually part of his compensation package. He gets paid in stock, lots of it. And he's already essentially by the end of next quarter will have gone through all of the allotment for his compensation. So they'll be offering him another massive deal in stock compensation. So, although he isn't a founder of Tesla, Musk has attained a massive following by steering the company's unlikely emergence as the leading maker of electric cars. That recent success followed Musk's earlier breakthrough as co-founder of PayPal, which established him among the tech sector's elite. Musk has declared his intention to bring about significant changes to Twitter, most notably rolling back its content moderation efforts. He often relays critiques of the social media company to his 88.7 million Twitter followers. That's nuts. But we'll have to see what this ultimately turns out to do. I think it's going to be good. A lot of people have said some very negative things about his acquisition of Twitter. And I can see their perspective. John Trent over at Bounding into Comics and I had a little bit of a discussion about it the other night. And, I'm coming around to his point of view. All speech should be allowed to happen on that platform. Even the speech we disagree with. If it's not outright illegal, I'm on board with just about anything. But if you're committing illegal acts, if you're talking about things that are illegal, I mean, I can see why, you'd want to get rid of those comments, that commentary, and possibly, if it's actionable, get that person prosecuted. So, but the reason that we're talking about this is because, well, everything's in the news. I mean, Elon's been in the news for a month now, based on this Twitter thing, or 3 weeks or whatnot. I mean, we think about the roller coaster we've been on. If he can get this deal closed before this other mystery offer shows up from this hedge fund investment. I mean, that would be the best for all of us. And taking the company private means he doesn't have to disclose anything going forward. And believe me, I think they're going to fire the heck that Vinyana lady. She's toast. She ain't going to stick around. And that's probably good. But, in another story we'll get to real quick, this related. Elon Musk, obviously sells Tesla shares. He's reportedly weighs cutting executive pay. So earlier this week, and he used the proceeds from the stock sale involved in one of his other companies to do it. The billionaire sold 9.6 million shares of Tesla we just talked about. Twitter also announced Monday that Elon Musk is going to buy the social media company once the deal closes, which is expected this year. Twitter will become a privately held company. So you've probably seen headlines where they're saying it's the last quarterly report. It probably is. So let's take a look at what you guys are saying. There are a couple things I want to throw at this, but we'll take a look real quick. Let's see who else is out there. Good evening, Casino Cultists. Indeed, thanks for being here. I think we had some supers that rolled by as well. Let's see. I'm scrolling, looking for some scrolling. I wish they managed this better. All right. Yeah, Magitech Mags for $5. Thank you, dear. Saying digital shredder has been going today. Indeed. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's left to look at, but I suspect there's plenty still there. I mean, and there's going to be digital footprints all over the place. For this, for anything that they're trying to do digitally to remove evidence of, shenanigans. So, let's see. I'm looking at some stuff in the chat. We apparently lost a comic great today. I'm scrolling through here to see what you guys think. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Great YouTube. All speech is free. Down with the Ministry of Truth, says Ruben Christopher Haynes. Indeed, my friend. It's good to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Tim Pool was so angry when he found out that she makes $17 million a year. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to catch Tim's video and or stream on it. I haven't been able to catch IRL the last couple of nights. So I usually try to, if I don't, I usually try to catch it on the replay, and I've just been way too busy. Let's see. Mags is trying to get out of real work. Yeah. Believe me, I'm always trying to do that. We got Happy Dino. Good to see you, my friend. For Happy Dinosaur 8000. I'm scared about the whole Biden Ministry of Truth thing. Only comfort I have is it's unconstitutional and a red wave is coming. Yeah. Both on both points. Yes, on both points. Well said. Indeed. Note, I see you tagging me. Of course. Just working on not giving up. Well, you better not, my friend. You better not. We are all here for you. Yeah, we have, let's see. He said, okay, I'm trying to get back to this Musk story. Okay, so here we go. What changes might Musk make? This is in regards to Twitter. So here we go. Musk said he would cut or could cut executive and board pay to cut costs and find opportunities to monetize tweets, according to a Reuters report. Other changes to the service might include easing content moderation, which Musk has criticized, cutting back on ads, and introducing an edit button. What does the deal mean for Twitter shareholders? Well, if the deal goes through, shareholders get $54.20. And Twitter shares are above $49 right now. So you're getting paid a premium. Not bad. Experts, could Twitter shift subscriptions? Experts believe a subscription model might be the best option for Twitter, which he's already hinted at. We think a subscription service will be key to potential turnaround for Twitter. says Wedbush Securities analyst Dave Ives. So interesting, to say the least. Yeah, an edit button? Indeed, Papa Cotton. Indeed. Happy day to you, my friend. Casino, the EU wants to install a European social platform and video platform. Well, good luck. Good luck to them. It's going to be hard for them to replace what's already built out. It's the same issue. If something becomes viral, they think they can replicate it. You can't replicate that. I mean, you get an influence or something, and you think that something that the influence is going to do is going to boost your sales or make your company go boom, and that's not what happens. Same thing with launching new services. I mean, we've seen think about all the services that have launched. You've got Minds, which has been in development, I think, for over 10 years. You got Minds, you got Parler, which was done dirty. You got Getter and Gab, and now Truth Social. It's hard to get things to go like that. Really is. And think about how long Twitter's been around. Just finally got going in a positive direction. It's not very profitable. I mean, and they've overstated the number of active users, which should be, well, it is criminal. They should be in trouble for that. But hey, KRNet82, good to see you, my friend. Trav 101 asks, who makes $17 million a year? The lead lawyer and censor, her name is Vinyaya something. Yeah, and she is that's fascistic. What she wants to do. Speaking of fascistic, the Ministry of Truth, folks. Mexican Iron Man for $4.99 says, listening in from the road to Nashville. Thank you for that, my friend. Hashtag Team Elon. Me too. I want this thing done, though, like tomorrow. Whoa, Shield Hero's voice actor has cancer. F cancer. Indeed, Philip A. Demick. Wow, that's terrible news. But we just lost Mr. Adams. Neil Adams, the Batman comic artist. God, man, we are just losing greats constantly right now. Shrap says, I don't believe the wave is coming. Society is too broken. I wish I could. Well, me too. But I'm a little more optimistic right now because, as you saw from the title of today's stream, we've had some wins. What do we consider wins? Is Twitter in private hands, specifically Elon Musk's hands? Is that a win? I have to ask you that question. Is that a win? I think it is. Casino, I need an awesome new name. I like your name, Captain Trek. How about Admiral Trek? Commander Trek. I don't know. Yeah, we are about 30 likes short. Yes, please smash the like button, indeed. Sorry, Gilded is going bananas today. Oh, by the way, I have a Gilded. And we were talking about that last night on Thursday Throwdown. That thing is brilliant. It's a great way to communicate. We are going to continue to host pre and post game stuff over on the Gilded thing without a paywall. So you before yelling at parked cars on Monday over on Nick's server on Gilded, you'll have myself, Nick, and a few others regularly do a pre-show before yelling at parked cars to talk about what's going on. It's kind of wedged in between Shellbox like actual pre-show, so you don't sprain anything when you come into the yelling at parked cars. But there's going to be kind of like during the downtime, that's where we're going to be hanging out with the chat, so you can show up, participate in the chat, talk, don't talk, camera, no camera, doesn't matter. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Decentralization is what made the old blogosphere so hard to suppress. Indeed. And that's, look, you're seeing the growth, the rapid growth of things like Substack. You're seeing the rapid growth of like a lot of other decentralized things, including currency. We're looking at reasons for decentralized currency right now, folks. You only have to look at the fact that we had, despite some growth, we had a shrinking economy. Again, if we have one more quarter, which we are, we will be, we will be in a recession again. All of this was predictable. This honestly is worse than the Carter years at this point. That's saying something. Yeah, War Monkey. Yep, 17 million for that lady, the chief censor and bottle washer. Yeah. HM's like, that crazy lady? Yes. Yeah, I would release the McCracken. We did last night. I'm a little kinder on my channel. Not quite as many flowery or spicy words, let's say. Yeah, that 70s rock fan brings up a good point. We were talking about it. They were definitely padding their numbers. I mean, there's no argument to be made. It was being done. So it is what it is. Oh, Release and McCracken's been making great memes lately and video stuff and everything. So you got to have faith, says Trav 101. Indeed. Because you got to have faith. Elon, yeah, we'll see. R.I.P. Neil Adams, indeed. Sean Landrigan says it's absolutely is a win in the battle, but the war isn't over yet. No, not even close. I mean, it's going to take a lot. They spent the last 20 years putting us in this position. We have to turn it around fast. So, and let's see. Ruben says the Republicans are Democrats light. They all feed their pockets. Indeed, there are only 5 people I trust in Washington. You know, I have a slightly larger list, but that's about it. We'll have to see. We really have to go after primarying out the bad people, and anybody affiliated with WEF has to go. You know, I've seen this argument, Thunderduck. You know, I don't understand. I'm going to read it. I don't understand or like all the Elon Musk hype. I get it. And I, like I said, cautious optimism or just caution in general. It's never a bad thing to have. He's for transhumanism. Kind of. I think that's overstated. His Neuralink is scary and his son has an AI name. And his wife is Gaga. Yeah, she's a little nuts. I enjoy this ride, though. Yeah, me too. Me too. But the Neuralink thing, think about it. We've been trying to give people the ability to recover lost things forever. You know, for mobility, it's been a wheelchair. Well, what if you could have a computer chip in your brain that would help make it so that your neuromuscular circumstance would allow you to walk again? It's an interesting dilemma to deal with. You know, I'm not a big fan of having like complete cyberware. I mean, we already have the dystopia, so maybe that's where we're headed. I don't know. Can you imagine being real life cyberpunk 2077? I think the way the political system is right now wouldn't be hard to believe. Hey, what's up, Low Spec? Good to see you, buddy. Casino Trek. There you go. We got to get some. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Turo says it's not predictable. Planned. Indeed. Bologna sausage. Yes. Mags is like, I'll be the spicy one, so you'll be safe. Thanks. Oh, Dadman Walking, good to see you. Says, can't believe I'm around in the daytime for once, and my phone is working. LOL, hail all. Hail, my friend. Great to see you. Hope to see you on Sunday at the bingo game over on Lorena Creel's channel. Florida Bingo, guys. It is a hoot and a half. 100 episodes of Welcome to Florida. WTF stream. Indeed. Yeah, indeed. Guys are on fire. Not to get off track, but has anyone discussed Robert Meyer Burnett's Twitter gushing like Grace Randolph over the Lightyear film? Continuing to groom children. No, I haven't seen what he said. He is R&B I respect and admire a great deal, and I love hanging out with him and his perspective. He's programmed to love films. Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly not excited about what they were going to do in Lightyear. I also have a question I might have to ask people one day about the thought process that we use around LGBTQYA LMNOP plus AT or whatever. Because I think we're going to have to start separating activism from and the actual part of society that we have that are legitimately LGBTQ. TIA plus whatever, because I think there should be a distinction drawn, because activism is well beyond any of those communities, and it's not great. I wonder whether Vijaya will be in for legal troubles when things are looked into. Yes, Stone Cold Lead, I think she probably will. Yeah. I would embrace that tech if it would knock out the spasm I have in my legs. Yeah. So I could walk without intense muscle strain. Indeed, Olaf Fanes. Like you said, I mean, there's a trade-off, with biomedical stuff. I think we're gonna struggle with an ethical conundrum in the very near future. There's a lot of things now that are being revealed that can be done and have been done. I don't know. I'll have to see. Hey, Eric Winberg's here. Says, you all have a great weekend. See you. Thumbs up, fire, fire, fire. Indeed. Thanks for that, Eric. And again, still love your avatar. Solar Warden's like, I've done tech for 20 plus years. There's no way I'm putting tech in my body. Yeah, I left the tech industry 20 years ago. I left the IT side of things, and tell you what, I'm happier. Yeah, the big one's going to be Alzheimer's if you have the chip. Indeed, and try to fix it all. Yeah, the UK does have new spinal tech that's helping people walk again. We're going to be set up for these brave new worlds, whether we want them or not. It's going to be ethical choices that lead to the end of whatever, or the beginning of something else. We'll see. Thunderduck. I like the idea of Neuralink as a crutch to be more mobile again and live easier, but one man's tool is another man's weapon. Indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if society put you in a position where you had to get some kind of a thing done to you for you to be allowed to go to the grocery store. I mean, just imagine, like, that you're thinking that couldn't possibly happen, right? Nothing like that's ever happened before, not even in recent memory. Izaj Melody is here saying, hey, CC, finally on post at work. Awesome. The only thing I would want a chip in my head for is a Babylon chip, so I can understand all language. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that was kind of cool, right? Douglas Adams comes up with this fish you put in your ear, translates everything. Freaking awesome. I love that. Yeah, the titanium screws in my jaw from jaw surgery still freak me out if I think about it too much. You couldn't pay me to do the Neuralink stuff. Look, like I said, everybody, I think it's going to be something you personally weigh, to be honest with you. And if my mental faculties were failing, I value my mind. And so, I mean, let's just be honest. The fact that he can transfer or will be able to transfer human consciousness in the next few years. Mags is like, Vag guard activated. Indeed. Thanks for being here. Programmed being the operative word. Indeed. What's up, Zevius? Good to see you, buddy. Great background listening vibe for an afternoon of drawing. Awesome, man. This dude is talented with art and other things. I mean, just he's a great follow on Twitter and YouTube and elsewhere. So check out Zevius. He's a good dude. Very talented. Release them. McCracken says R&B sees things from an artistic perspective. I agree. Not the message, unless it's Star Trek, since he has been part of the creation of some of the lore. Yeah, he is so pissed off at Trek, and I'm right there with him. Like I said, I love hanging out with R&B. It's been a while. Good guy. Sean says, I've seen too many people talk about the Swedes putting microchips in their hands. Yeah, I saw that. Chalk, another one up for conspiracy theorists, indeed. First of all, it's terrifying. I don't like the idea of doing that. Transfer your credits from your hand. Some people are like, oh, I don't have to carry a wallet no more. I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah, read by nature. Again, I mean, the Lightyear thing is going to be something that they can pull out for China and other countries that won't carry the phone. That's the problem. Disney is not. They're not. They don't have the convictions, the fortitude to go out there and just, if they believe this crap, then you know what? Don't make money in places that don't want it. We've got a member chat out there. Thanks for that. Looks like Commander Ed Straker of Shadow has been a member for 14 months. Thank you for that, my friend. Says, Twitter is different. I'm getting email notifications again. Who knew Nina Infinity needed suppression? Neurotech might be okay with Asimov style rules. Yeah, maybe. I like that idea when it comes to robots. The directives in Star Trek and everything. But yeah. Speaking of someone with a autoimmune condition, right now I do not take pharmaceuticals. I want natural. Ironically, I work in and love advanced tech, but it needs to be open source and free. Indeed. Everything should be. Look, say what you will about Elon, right? Elon Musk. But he is giving away his tech for free. He'll patent something and then he'll give it away. And other companies use it in their electric cars, right? And he's still, Tesla is still ruling the marketplace. What does that tell you? War Monkey brings up a good point. This is something that we probably wouldn't be talking about absent what's happening with Twitter. War Monkey says, been seeing more people in that community wanting just LGB and to separate from the rest of the alphabet since Elon bought Twitter. I was wondering if those people's voices were being suppressed. I don't know. It wouldn't be surprising. And again, I mean, I support anybody to be the individual that they believe they are. What I don't support is being bullied to call them, treekin or something. Don't take offense when I refer to you as something. Right? And if you do, don't be surprised if, I decide to turn it around on you. We have to mock the weird stuff. That's the other way that we win. And we need wins, just like today's show is talking about. Is the Elon thing a win? Yeah. Yeah. If he actually does manage to wrest control away and expose everything that was going on, it's a win. Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to play catch up. Hey, what's up, Judicon? Good to see you, my friend. Biden has a chip in his head, a potato chip. Turo. Easy now. Yeah, scan your palm chip to gain access to this store. Yeah, which I think is garbage. I do. I hate it. This is a good question. Trav 101 says CC off topic here, but why didn't 3D TVs take off? It's the same reason that it didn't go very far back when the 3D tech was first introduced with blue and red alternating lenses in your glasses, right? You know, that you'd go to watch a film and you get that presentation, you know, in front of you, and it didn't go anywhere. It's novelty. It's a novelty. That's probably it. I don't know that people would necessarily get. You don't get a lot of extra out of it. You have to have a pretty decent, you know, 3D set to get the most you can out of it. I mean, you know, the refresh rate is going to be important on your TV screen. At minimum of 120, if not 240, refresh, because to make help your eyes so you don't get dizzy, so you know it doesn't create a lot of other problems. The other thing is a viewing angle was an issue initially. I really can't speak to that other than I just think the novelty of it all wears off. Just like what I think the Avatar film novelty. Well, what's up, Opteracer? Good to see you, my friend. Is that real or science fiction, the transfer? Which thing? Let's see. Oh, wow. We got a super chat from, hey, it's my editor, Mr. Grant Gregory, for an Australian $10. Thank you, my friend. Says, thanks for being my brother, my mentor, and more importantly, my friend. Well, thank you for being my friend, my brother, and part of my family. So appreciate you, dude. Everything that you do. You're a great editor, wonderful friend. Sean Bailey is ruining Disney. Disney's on a respirator. Indeed. I can't speak directly to this, but there were a lot of there's a lot of extremism that's being exposed in the CIA right now. And some of it's on display in a country across the globe that I can't talk about. In Russia, chips hack you. That's right. Memes asks a question. Doesn't patenting technology guarantee it isn't free? You would think so. And yet Elon Musk allows for free use of anything that he's patented in regards to, it seems, almost everything he's done. Isn't that weird? The Sentinel asks a question, and yes, I have heard about this. It's probably something we will continue to talk on in depth on yelling at parked cars on Comics Division's channel on Monday. So tune in for that show. I think that we've been prepared for a lot of things, the Sentinel, on purpose, and they've been lying to us constantly. And the same people fall for the same crap. The same propagation of that comes out of the same news media entities, so on and so forth. So, hey, what's up, Who Knew? Good to see you, my friend. Jace, what's up, buddy? Jace has a cool channel too. Check him out. Christian Fandom Geek also has a cool channel. Yeah, Von Solomon makes a point with the 3D TV thing. Yeah, I know many people get motion sick and headaches from 3D. And it just isn't, it just isn't super satisfying to me. I mean, it is for some people. To me, it was always somewhat of a novelty. Oops, I picked the wrong thing. I like I said, I mean, back when the latest version of the tech was introduced with Avatar, it was kind of cool. And I do own a couple of 3D TVs, but I don't even dip into my 3D movie collection anymore. Tom has like a zillion 3D movies, or probably all of them that have ever been made, but Let's take a look at why I think Elon's not going to leave the news anytime soon. And I know nobody wanted to talk about this. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow, I can hear audibly moan right now, or sigh, or something. But we're only going to touch on this for a second. It says here the JDAH trial. The ACLU believes Elon Musk was behind the $500,000 donation towards the actress's pledge, and leaving her $3.5 million short of what she was supposed to give them for crafting the op-ed piece for her, encouraging her to contribute her own thoughts and stuff that happened to her at the time. I do not like this woman. I don't know her personally, but I'm not a fan. The next 3D will actually be holographic technology. Yeah, actually, and I think we're going to start seeing glassesless projection in the near future as well. It just is going to be worth it. Don't know. They've been working on that for a while. Space Daddy bought me a fruity umbrella drink. Awesome. Tim. Indeed. Let's see who's out here. Whiskey Jacks is the only movie I've seen that was enhanced by 3D was Dread. Everything else I've seen was just rubbish. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. Yeah, this is weird, right? Let's pop right over to that. Why not? I was going to start. Actually, I'm going to start here, and then we'll look up stuff live. How about that? So let's take a look at where we are technology-wise. And these are good questions. Is what's happening in the tech sectors like comeuppance? Is that can that be called a win? For example, what's happening with Netflix right here? And I pulled up Yahoo because it's just easy to navigate. Plus, I'm not showing off financial stuff, but the broader markets are down. They're going to continue to go down. There's a lot of bad signs, bad indicators. This doesn't hurt anybody but the middle class and everybody who's invested for retirement in the stock market. If you're uber wealthy, this doesn't hurt you that badly. Chances are you've had heads up that you put your money in some place that's not going to be affected by this stuff nearly as much as everybody else. At a time of hyperinflation, when your money's disappearing because of the stocks falling, is that a win? I don't know. It's bringing companies like Netflix back down to the ground. They make bad stuff. They are getting punished 3, 4, 5% losses each and every day. They're down $7.86. Look at where they started the day at 199.52, and where they're at now, 191.70. And it's not just them. I mean, look at the entire tech sector, right? The same similar stocks. Meta's down 451. I thought this would happen right after they talked about their quarterly, but it didn't. Instead, it waited a couple of days and it's on its way down. Amazon's tanking. We knew that was going to happen. They reported their first quarterly loss, having some massive issues with warehouse fuel costs, et cetera, et cetera. You wonder why you're getting your packages later, why things aren't getting to you, right? It's widespread now that costs are up dramatically. It's not just fuel anymore. It's not going to just be food. It's going to be bigger than that. And I could have told them this pattern was bearish right before Netflix numbers came out. And like I said, it's pretty easy to read these tea leaves. Google's taking a bath. Looks like Tesla got hit again. Somebody went after him. That's really weird. They were up. We just watched them up. Wow, that's a short turnaround. Roku's up. But there's Disney. Let's take a look at Disney. Come on, scroll wheel. Time to replace this mouse. Yeah, the Walt Disney Company at 111.80, down another 350. It's almost about where It's almost about where it should be. Disney stock should be about $96 a share. Is it a win? Well, when it comes to the reasoning why this is happening, well, it's the same thing across the board. There's not a lot of faith in streaming, and there shouldn't be. It's not the end all be all that it was touted as. It was the only way to make money during a period of time where they were keeping everybody in their houses. Let's go ahead and check out the super sticker from Trav. Thank you for that, my friend. Trav 101, all the way from the UK with £2 sterling. Proper money, my friends. Proper money. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate it. It is a fist bump. Love it. Very cool. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Saggy, what's up? Culture needs a flannel shirt to complete the look. Indeed. How's it going, Saggy? Saggy's got a channel out there. She's busy. She does stuff. Check it out. So does Memes of Destruction. Pops has a channel too. How do you connect with Mr. Grant Gregory for editing? Asked Pops. Recommendations for getting one. Talk to Mr. Grant Gregory. He's putting together a cadre of editors, people that are talented. We've got Starcrossed. You'll see Starcrossed in our chat from time to time, and they're willing to do editing. You've got Biggles Metz is a talented editor. I came across. I don't know how I came across Grant. Grant and I just magically connected one day. He's genius, and I don't know. It's serendipity, probably. But he's a great editor. Good friend. Hey, Burdick, what's up? Hail, brightest, he says. Let's see. Hey, Diego, good to see you. Guess who joined the crypto club fully? Would that be you? Yeah, support your local food and farm co-ops, indeed, and it will reap you benefits in the future, especially going into what will likely be a period of time where certain foods are going to be hard to come by. By the way, growing wheat sucks, just so you know. Oh, Dragon Master 360 says, FYI, I created a forum channel on my Guilded for stories y'all can cover and yelling at parked cars. Yeah, and not only that, you can also, Dragon Master, you can also throw some of those suggestions right into the chat. I think there's a spot for it there too, but I will definitely check out your repository, my friend. Let's see. Man, we have to use, wow, I'm way behind. Yeah, Werner von Braun invented the V2 rocket and was brought to the U.S. to help with the space race. He even helped Walt Disney with the rocket to the moon at Disneyland attraction, indeed. Mr. Tickletrunk says what I think we're all thinking. I trust the AECOU is about as far as I can throw the building it's now in. They've fallen so far, indeed. Indeed. I think Kitty Bear's out there. I saw Kitty Bear. Hi, Kitty Bear. That was a $500,000 shag. She must be the most expensive hooker ever. Yes. Wow, I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. Hey, Mirrorsphere. Hope you got my message back. I'm going to work on that for you this weekend. Yeah, Dapper Bard Games. This is part of the problem. People didn't really get into the 3D tech because it did make them feel uncomfortable. It messes with them. Our brains process imagery differently. We're all kind of tuned to the same thing, but some people, it's a little bit different. Like their refresh rate's a little higher or it's a little lower, and it just doesn't jive. It just doesn't work. I kind of think that's like, maybe that's what happens when people get vertigo. Like something's changed in their physically that has made it so that they are processing visual cues differently. Just a thought. Yeah, if Disney drops to $50 or $70, I'm buying. Yeah, I hear that. Hey, DS Ford, good to see you, my friend. Terry went, yeah. Largely predictable. Hey, it's the lovely Sherry, everyone. Ozark was good, and that's over now. Stranger Things has taken forever to come out. Netflix is toast. Solar Warden, you're not wrong. Netflix is in Big trouble. Big trouble. Oof. Are we at close yet? No, not quite. Tesla got pounded. They were up. Bouncing back up. Oh, well. Somebody's doing the dirty with Tesla on purpose, though. Terry Rose says Amazon will be fine in 6 months. That's actually true. Mr. Ticket Trunk sends us a super sticker. Thank you for that, my friend. Wow, I'm way behind on the chat, folks. I'm so sorry. It's fun to talk to you all. Mr. Tickle Trunk also sent a super chat. Let's see. I'll get there, folks. I'm sorry. Nikki D for $5 says, I think Doctor Strange 2 will have a domestic opening weekend of approximately 180 million. If true, will that help Disney stock? Possibly. I think that's a little optimistic. I was going to put it around 160 million open. I don't think it's going to be Spider-Man levels, Nikki D. For $5, I appreciate it. I don't know. Usually you get a bump from multiple performance metrics, not usually just one. Your guess is as good as mine, but I don't anticipate that will be anything substantial because of the film. Maybe, but everything's been underperforming for Disney, including Disney Plus. They really don't have a lot of engagement. This is a weird thing, and I was going to use this in a story, or maybe I used the chart or whatever. Grant, if he's still here, maybe can remind me. But Disney represents less than 1.8% of the streaming. That's it, 1.8%. Even with all the subs they have, the global markets that they're in, all that, they represent 1.8% of all streaming. That's like 6th place. It's insane. Rob Alt says, because we were a captive audience, they pushed on with the message instead of delivering real entertainment when most needed it. Yeah. And they broke the habit of going to the movies. They completely destroyed people's interest in linear television. They destroyed people's interest in news for the most part. There's only a couple of successful news entities left. Everything else is opinion. So. CC, did you hear that Apple and Android are threatening to remove Twitter from the App Store if it's too free speech? That doesn't surprise me. Of course, they're going to threaten that. There's workarounds for that. This is one of the problems with having those marketplaces operate the way that they do. You can sideload onto Android pretty easy. It's a lot harder for Apple, but it can be done. Of course you can. You can email me or DM me. That's fine. Yeah. Channel startup questions. I'm a total noob. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. I'm there to help. I have a couple of planned conversations with people who are just getting started here this weekend. I'm also going to be doing a member stream on Saturday, so keep your eyes out peeled for that one. I owe it to all of you before the end of the month. I'm running out of time. Darius Munchausen sends a super chat. Culture, missed this super chat. I did not. Thank you for the $2. I love you, Darius. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I got it. Thanks, man. Trying to get my campaign going so I can get my book into people's hands. Indeed, and I'll do the reading so you don't have to. You don't fret, man. I'll spice it up with my real radio announcer voice. How's that? Okay. Anyway. If you're into a program, it fills your vision anyway. Indeed, Toby Moss. Indeed. Mr. Trickle Trunk for Canadian $2 says, CultureCasino is way behind, and this slows him more. It does. Thanks, Mr. Trickle Trunk. Yeah, 16-bit. I think that's another thing. People just don't want to wear stuff on their head. The new Ray-Ban AR stuff might be cool. I don't know. Man, Facebook, Meta Platforms is really pushing stuff hard. Look at that fall. We're getting close. Look at these numbers, folks. S&P down $155. Dow down $937. NASDAQ 536.89. Okay, it's not bucks, but it's down considerably. I know it's fun to say bucks. It's not bucks. Unbelievable. Yeah, 937 point loss, 2.7% of the market. You should see the oil stuff too. Anyway, nuts. CultureCasino True Social will be available to everyone on every device, according to Devin Nunes. That's going to shake things up, right? Maybe. It was supposed to shake things up a while ago. It's been reportedly a dead platform. And you know, those are numbers you can easily measure. What's the name of the kid that works for Tim Pool? Crossland, Ian Crossland, I think. He worked on development. He worked on development of mines. He's part of that, and one of the originating, founding people over there. He wasn't like a founder, but he worked on it from the beginning. And he said that Twitter should have known all the things that it was doing all along, and knowing that they were outright reporting, misrepresenting their subscriber numbers and all of that. Think about all the thousands of followers that certain parties lost, and then think about the thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers that people gain. It's a big difference. Yeah. Have a great weekend, Solar Warden. Thanks for being here. Blue-eyed Roof Korea in the base says, sorry I'm late. Piping an outdoor fountain. Awesome. Real Wade asks, do you think Johnny will still win? Yeah, I do. She definitely defamed him. That's what the whole case is about. There's going to be all testimony up, down, 3, this, in, out, whatever. They already presented the most damning piece of evidence, which is the ACLU emails. How are you going to say that wasn't the purpose? They freaking wrote the thing for her and asked her to embellish it with her experiences, with Johnny specifically. Disney's P&E over 60 at the current price. It's still way overvalued. I agree, but man, 60 really? Somewhere between 86 and like 94 feels about right, but I'll take your word for it. More like Disney minus, am I right? Indeed. Yvonne Solomon, I kind of wish they had seen the first Doctor Strange in 3D. That movie was some cool visual effects, but most movies don't have the visuals worth the 3D ticket price. I agree with that. If you're not built for 3D, if that's not your primary reason for doing a film, just converting one to 3D is dumb. No, I did not say the other one. Olivia and Makar. Yeah, defamation is very difficult to prove, Trav. Indeed. He lost in the UK. It is not easier there. He lost because of, well, in my opinion, you may be correct, but in my opinion, he lost because y'all are soft on ladies. Terry Rose is like, market closed, thank goodness. Yeah, I was looking at that too. I'm like looking at it going, is it closed? Yeah. Sorry, man. Let's see. HMFJB. Yeah. Sorry, I'm scrolling through all of your chats. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you. Snowdub Live for $2 says, stuck at job I hate. Listening in. Much love. Love you too, dude. You guys check out Snowdub Music and Entertainment's channel. Check out the live channel. Check out Snowdub. Good dude. Yeah, Truth is dead in the water and Musk is jumping in the pool. There you go. Yep, I think it helps that the ACLU tried to prompt her. Exactly. I agree with you. Was it worth it, Johnny? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Rob Altus, I think that didn't help. But it's I mean, it really is kind of a large media group, a consortium, if you will. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in a lot of the alternate platforms. That's just me. It's a defecation suit. Oh. By the way, that t-shirt is still available for a limited time over on Midnight's Edge. You can get that t-shirt from Mixed Tees, the Midnight's Edge Amber Turd t-shirt. I wish I had the commercial to run. Toby Moss, would Elon do a mass unban and start again? I think kind of you've already seen the platform itself doing a mass unbanning, right? What surprises me is that the heel versus babyface account on Twitter has not been reinstated for quoting a Game of Thrones line called "All men must die." It's in media. It's in books. It's a widely available common knowledge, and yet they banned him for that. Johnny's life is wild. Muffins and mega pints all day. Yeah, well, you also have her spending $100,000 a year or more, supposedly $10,000 a month on wine. Hui. Crazy stuff. Disney's price earnings, yeah, 68.42. I believe you. I didn't look at it, but I believe you. Yeah, 66.40 actually. Looking at it. I don't know. Well, we have, of course, obviously, we just talked about Musk forever, the AHJD thing, which we just touched on because you guys, what else do you think is going to be out there in the news aside from Netflix falling down, Disney falling down, Meta taking it in the pants? These are wins, right? You know, if we can knock down these Silicon Valley companies, maybe we have a chance. Maybe. AH is joining up with Kathleen Kennedy's new Star Wars tagline, "The Force is fecal." Someone please meme this. Oh my God. Yes, please. Do this. War Monkey says, I was unshadow banned for a day, and it was awesome. But then now I'm ghost banned. I'm guessing it was because I was poning a far lefter in a debate who was demanding I believe the media over my own eyes. Yeah. Happens a lot. Happens a lot. Toby Moss says, Valar Morghulis, don't ban me. Ever. Remember what the response to that was? Valar Malite or I can't say the word. I don't know why. Rob Altus is laughing. 16-bit says, LOL, force and fecal should never be in the same sentence. Oof. Oh, Yikes. Yeah, maybe. Fecolutionary duty. Oh no. Thank you, Valar Doharis. Yeah. Who are you going to believe? Me or your lying eyes? My eyes? Let's see it. Mostly peaceful, building burning down. It's not mostly peaceful. You guys are in fire. Captain's log. I love you guys. What happened with the Dow? It tanked hard. 935 points if memory serves. Not great. Again, look, inflationary pressures. Today, the morning started. The morning when they went live in the market, we were already looking at something that was going to be red ink because you had a key indicator that isn't fuel and food at setting another record high since the early 80s when we were stuck in a pretty rough recession. We had the worst president until now, back then in Carter. Yeah, arnica cream works really well. It rushes rushes blood to the area to resolve any damage. So, like, you know, if you're playing softball or or if you go particularly hard at training MMA or something, that arnica cream can really help heal stuff up quickly. This is a good question. How can Netflix go after password sharing? If they do it by IP address, how can you watch it on your phone? Well, that's going to be a problem. So what they'll do most likely is what I would do. I would filter it by Mac ID or device ID. For example, like in your household, you have you have your phone, you have your laptop, you have a connected DVD player, whatever. You have a Roku, whatever. Even your TV nowadays. Each of those obviously gets an IP from probably your router in your household, which is linked to one particular interconnection, which is one IP, but they all are different devices. So essentially, they can track all the different device IDs and essentially have a pool of what you would normally access from. And then if you went somewhere with your phone and that device ID is an active thing, that's one of the ways they could do it. That's how I would do it. Is just filter it by the device ID or Mac ID. This is me. Yeah, Mac IDs can be spoofed. This is also true, but there are not a lot of people that are savvy enough to do that. I mean, if you're password sharing with your parents, I mean, are they going to know how to do that? Right now, I'm in the process of putting together my pie hole. So I'm going to start to go through multiple hardware firewalls. Just going to lock things down here. I've got a bunch of dead machines from the office that just got replaced a couple of years ago. I'm just going to build a mini server farm and just do my own thing. Two-factor, yeah, but that slows you down. Way down. I have a feeling that they will send you an email to confirm that it's you. They might go to the hassle of adding that step. Man, we're only about 14 minutes before Friday Night Tights. The Tweaky Kid. Beady, beady, beady. What's up, Buck? Says, somewhere at a Habitat for Humanity construction site, Jimmy Carter breathes another sigh of relief. Indeed. Thanks, Rob Altus. You guys are awesome. Oh, here you go. Yeah. VPN plus Brave browser plus AdGuard plus UOrigin. Okay, so here's some of the issues, right? VPNs throttle up and down pretty heavily because they're utilized because of the way that they're put together. I use a large amount of data, both up and downstream, just a ton. And so, yeah, I've got to be very. I have to be very particular about doing it. So if I just manage most of it from home, and I can VPN to my own house. So, but I do use a VPN. Although I may be changing. We'll see. HM's like more like 45 minutes probably, but to be honest with you, I can't even believe I made it on time. I was doing work stuff running around. So I can't believe we even got here on time. Oh yeah, I've been creating a medieval sim on Unreal 5. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it is. Oh, let me tell you, 3D studio stuff is on its way for everybody. I mean, in Unreal, they give you the code. Go to work. You can actually build your own worlds. It's very cool. Friday night tights should be called early afternoon tights. Indeed, it was earlier in the day. Yeah, Brave browser's excellent. I just wish it worked consistently well. Hey, Martin Vasquez. Good to see you, my friend. Hail to you. I use a VPN on my phone. Me too. Yeah, I use, especially when I'm traveling, I just turn it on. Yep. Common practice. In fact, I'll be traveling, not this next week, but the following week. So there will be pre-recorded. This is just a little housekeeping, folks. There'll be some pre-recorded 6-minute dailies. There'll be there'll be obviously pre-recorded videos. I'm going to be having Grant do double duty on editing, and yeah, I'm going to be traveling, so live streams may not happen that week. Although there will still be a Friday pre-flight. But yeah, I will be traveling the day after Mother's Day. So. If you use a VPN, your internet provider shuts down your net. That's weird. All it is a tunnel. That's odd. I look like Dr. McCoy in TMP. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from our friend Blue Eyed Roof Korean the Based. How big of a boo-boo was Twitter misreporting over 100K twice before the earnings call? They technically misrepresented the number to Elon as well. Yes. There's some liability there for a lot of things. They could be on the hook legally. Those are binding statements. Those aren't forward-looking statements, which you can weasel out of. Those aren't guidance statements. Those are statements of supposed fact. We live in that world now. Not allowed to do that. I'm out of the loop. What does Twitter 100K refer to? Oh, they misreported they misreported the number of subscribers they had by substantial numbers. Not to mention other things, some other earnings related items. And again, I mean, you're not allowed to do that. There's consequences for misreporting financial data. Salah. Not quite, right? But yeah. I think that'll probably be my costume for Halloween. We'll see. I'm going to the goatee probably next week. So it's still going to be a long goatee, but the beard has got to go. It's too hot. Doing too much work outside, gardening and stuff. So yeah. Plus, I'm going to be launching the the DIY channel. So I'm not sure I want to lean completely into the flannel wearing construction guy. Twitter is run by children. You can't respect truth or accuracy. Yes, Mr. Tickletrunk, indeed. Victor Fontaine will be part of the 12K that watch FNT tonight, and so will I. And so will I. Magitech Mag says he is Culture Jesus. Well, I don't know about that. Tech Jeebus. There you go. I wish. Illuvian Makar says, so Twat is inflating their number of bot accounts. Say it ain't so. No, I won't say it's not so. We knew it. Think about how many bots are out there. And let me tell you, if Elon manages to swat the bots, I bet you there's millions. Millions. Hey, you are in the group. You're always welcome, Mirasphere. Culture Jesus forgives you for your movie sins. Indeed. So the long hair will get cut off. Just the beard. The hair's staying. The hair is going to go back to being, long and flowing. Right? It's well on its way. It's very healthy right now. Yeah. You could be Al on Tom's Tim Tom's Tim Allen. Indeed. I kind of feel like that already. He and I are kind of the odd couple already. You are not a bot ups. Awesome one. Blue-eyed Roof Korean in the base. Easy for me to say. Blue-eyed Roof Korean in the base for $2 says Elon didn't just buy Twitter; he bought evidence. 100, my friend. 100. Lots of it. Lots of it. Tweaky Kid says, when will the DIY channel start? Culture? I've slowly gotten the prepping stuff up and running, given the whacked out state of things now. It's coming. I need to get like 3 or 4 pieces of content ready and done. And that channel will just probably drop 1 video a week and maybe like a set of tips. And one of the videos I think I'll eventually make is when I reorganize the shop space. Because I have one of the garage bays here at the house is a full blown shop space. So the only thing in there isn't is a large chest freezer, a water heater, and a Tutankhamun machine, an arcade machine. So everything else is shop. Yeah. So I'll probably do something on how to build your own dust collection system and all that, and then we're going to talk about gardening. I'm gonna talk about that and hydroponics and all that, and just slowly like expose some of the stuff that I do that's not this. So, digital shredder, indeed. They are definitely destroying evidence. Hopefully, they can't bury it. There's always a path. There's always a footprint. Believe me or not. Yeah. The panel on comics division is jealous of cultures here. I don't know about that. The lovely Sherry. We like tips, indeed. Yes, I have. I think it's going to do very well. I think people will love it, my friend. Thank you, Dapper Bard Games. Yeah, I like 2 of the first projects I'm going to show you are gardening related because, again, I usually do things out of a need. And so I'm gonna show you how to go about building a food safe raised bed garden option that actually makes it so you don't have to like bend down to garden and stuff like that. I'm obviously a hydroponics enthusiast, but a lot of people are just more comfortable in soil, so I'm gonna do that and some other things. So yep, gonna have some gardening. Yeah. I'm a big believer in self-reliance. I am. Yeah, potting is a blast, indeed. Let's see. Who has a... Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can join Dragon Master 360's Gilded. Yep. And they do a lot of Dragmaster does a lot of stuff over there. So, and it's divided up pretty well. So I need to do better at that. Actually, I have Toxic Man Flu helping me out right now. For the 80 of you that stuck around for this long, thank you very much. I like aeroponics. Some people don't necessarily like plant suspension. It doesn't bother me any. I like that idea. There's plenty of air, no doubt about it. You use hydrogen or something? What is your preferred medium? I'm just curious. So, Kitty Bear's like trying to troll himself. Hydroculture. That'd be a great name for a channel, wouldn't it? It's getting wet in here. There you go. You guys are the best. Yeah, vertical lettuce. That indeed. Yeah. Vertical lettuce tree, indeed. Yeah, it works great. Yeah, low spec's on the same kind of wavelength I am. But I like that you can really repurpose a lot of materials that are food safe and do really well. That's the biggest trick, is the food safe, keeping it food safe, because you don't want chemicals and other stuff. If you're going to grow your own food, however you go about doing it, you want to get away from the stuff that the commercial farms use, pesticides and other stuff like that. You want to know everything that goes into your body if you can. Oh, you guys. I love you. Grandmaster Gav 86 says, "It's getting wet in here" is Chatterbait slogan. I didn't know that. I don't know very much about that. I've heard of it. I just facilitate the groups. I'm not an encyclopedia of self-sufficiency knowledge. Well, there you go. I'm hooked on Ponix. Okay. Keep it moist, indeed. Yeah, vertical is awesome. It really is. Deliciously damp, you guys. You guys are on fire. All right, we got to wrap it up, folks. We got Friday Night Tights about to kick off. You got hopefully Lord Thoughts. Somebody, hopefully a wrench here can drop the link, because I didn't include it in the stream. Normally I would. Do check out the Gilded, folks, if you haven't already. It really is a lot of fun. And do keep an eye out for tomorrow when I do the member stream, because I will do it probably right after I come in from outside gardening. So all right, I'm headed over to FNT. Hopefully you are too. Otherwise, I will see you elsewhere this entire weekend. It will be big. It will be huge. And then Sunday Late Night Culture returns this Sunday. I hope you all have a great weekend. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Press our button, please be seated. This time we're landing in about 1 minute. Thank you.